Before the video start, I'm sorry guys, but the voice audio like didn't come onto the video, so it's not there. So I did a voiceover, and I know it's not the best, but I really tried. So I apologize for that, and thank you guys for watching. Hey everybody, it's me Brian also, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time we were cooking with Natsuki, and Sarah told us that she really loved us, and now we're going to choose if I love her or I'm just her friend. I've been thinking about it for about 2 days, and I'm going to choose I love her. But before I do that, I'm going to make a save file just in case something goes wrong. Okay, here we go. I love you. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way I could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with you, everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Right, Naso? Suddenly, Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me. Right, Naso? Is this really okay? Yeah. I told Sayuri in my arms, and I pull her closer. You'll never have to let me go again. I love you, Brian Naso. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayuri's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayuri? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Brian Naso. It's okay, Sayuri. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayuri and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you the best. Hey, Brian Naso? Sayuri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sayuri meant by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayuri? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me that you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayuri. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feeling as she is. Even though I can't comfort her, I keep wondering if she's doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Sayuri meant by wanting anything changed? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I got. Sayuri is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Whew. It's the day of the festival. I think I chose right about saying I love her. Of all the days, I expected this one to be the one where I'll be waiting to school with Sayuri, but Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself and carefully stacking 2 days. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over than so I can spend time with Sarati and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Right now, so you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought, so that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sarati with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think days that this important she'll try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sarati told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Haha, you should take a little responsibility for her by now, so I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kinda left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sarati really tell you about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Geez, you don't know about the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Her saying stuff like this makes me not trust her. But, whatever. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. See, I can't trust her. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it out on the desk. Oh yeah, that really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it a professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flip out to Sarati's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. It's all get out of my head. Get out of my head. I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. Man, dude. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops. This is kind of different what she usually writes. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Right now, so? What's wrong? Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else I already wrote. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sarati, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out for me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sarati. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or wake her up. Even that simple... Man, dude, I feel like something really bad's gonna happen to her. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told you yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reached Sarati's house and I knocked to the door. I didn't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sarati? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. waking her up in her own house. That's really something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sardi's room, I knock on her door. Sardi, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to leave to enter her room like this. It isn't kind of a... Oh my god, something did happen, huh? It isn't kind of a breach of privacy, but she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh my god, I knew something happened. Man, why did I have to be right? Give me a minute. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sorry you wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few minutes ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sardi I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sardi needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts that tell me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I could do bring her back. This isn't some game where I could reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll have to carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed me. And now I can never take it back. Never, never, never. Oh my god, I can't believe this happened. What? It's the end? Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh my god. What does this mean? Alright, let me go to my save file. Oh, hold on. What is this? Let me check my save file. Because I could just restart it and everything will be okay. File error. No! No! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to the attention she might draw herself. The girl is... I don't know what that says. My neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'll never see yourself making today, but it was kind of works out because you know each other out for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let, I don't know what that is, catch up to me. What the? What just happened? It's an ordinary day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, but surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, as it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There's really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Brianasso? Whoa, what? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to see here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. What do we know each other well? We rarely talk, but we're in the same classroom last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... What did you come here in for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics and major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what clubs did you decide to join in? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Haha. It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I could see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of our members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey Brianasso, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you will do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least, very least, visit the club, it will make me really happy. Please? Well, I have no choice to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Brianasso, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs a section, the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Monica's full of energy swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Eh? Oh my god, did you see that? Okay. You have unlocked a secret poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Stare at the dot and reveal a special message. Okay. I love you. Man, dude, it's all my fault that I already died. I should have said that being friends would be better. Man, I really screwed that up, didn't I? And for the part that was like in the middle, it was just the same thing about what happened in the first episode, so I'm not going to be including that. But I played for about like 40 minutes, so that should be good enough. And thank you guys for making it to the end. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. I love you all.